With Jennifer Noll. Thank you so much for coming today and telling us about the Orbeton and how the Atlantic salmon are doing here.
Yeah, no problem. Hi, I'm Jennifer Noll. I work for the Maine Department of Marine Resources, and I'm standing right next to an Atlantic salmon nest, which we call red. This one was probably dug within the last week. And what the fish will do is they'll find a nice patch of gravel like this, where we see salmon spawning in this area almost every single year. And they'll use substrate that's anywhere between the size of, your fingernail, all the way up to the size, maybe a piece of cobble that's 3 or 4 inches wide. So they've got these large bodies that will move these. So what they'll do is they'll lay, when they find the right spot, they'll lay in the gravel and on their side, and they'll undulate their tail. And that will kind of toss gravel up. And that's how they dig the initial pit. And so what will happen is, once they find in the right place, a mate or 2 or 3, and also some juveniles that are ready to contribute as well. They'll deposit their eggs, which are negatively buoyant, so they'll sink to the bottom of that depression where they've dug out, and then they'll move upstream and then toss gravel back onto those eggs to kind of cover them up. And sometimes they'll do that again if they have enough space. They decided to stop here. So originally, the original pit probably was right here, and they tossed this lighter gravel. I can see it because I've been doing this for 15 years. This is a little bit harder for the general public probably to see, but there's some gravel that's lighter here that was tossed up from this initial pit. She likely deposited her eggs right here, and then she probably moved up, and I can see the body length. She was laying right here. This substrate up here is a lot more coarse than the substrate back here or even up at the front, and that's because that coarse material, which she can't move, is staying still. But she did toss this gravel up and onto her pit, on top of the eggs.
Cool.
And so this is the final depression or pit that she's left up here. Each female carries about 7,200 eggs, and each female typically will deposit or make 2 reds each. So
how many salmon have returned or that are in this watershed?
There are this
Orbeton,
year,
River.
of course, the Sandy River isn't accessible to free swim passage for the salmon, so we will truck them upstream. We brought 60 adults upstream. That's how many have returned to the Fishway in Waterville.
From being out to sea for several years?
Yep, out at sea for 1 to 3 years.
Okay.
And actually this year was a little bit special because we got a repeat spawner. And that means that this fish has already come back, has laid their eggs, gone all the way back to sea, to the west coast of Greenland, and then come back again. So what an incredible journey for a fish.
That's just amazing. Thank you so much.